Hello YouTube. This is a video representing paintings that I have painted in my art class endeavors or home. And this one here was done in honor of Halloween season, the fall season. And I keep this one in my kitchen. And then I'll travel over here. You can see another one that I did. This one is a monochromatic, using just one color. That's what that means. And see if we can get a close-up here. You can get an idea of the detail that I put into this painting. And then there's another painting here. And this painting is of a dock after a hurricane. If you look closely, you'll notice that the ships are washed up onto the piers. And then come across. And this here is a painting of a powwow, a surrealistic powwow, mind you, because it's got a combination of different creatures and types of people you wouldn't necessarily see in real life, for that matter. If you look closely, and you see there's a man right there, but he's not completely human. You just go up across, you see in the distance the powwow, and it's the circle right there with all the dancers. And then skating up into the sky, what is that? The coyote. The coyote guy. He's skating up into the sky. And there is the famous guy. His name is Phil Crazy Bull. Phil Crazy Bull, was a Lakota elder. He died just recently, a few years back. And if we zoom out, you can see the crow. I really like the crow. I thought that it came out really nicely. It's almost like he's the one representing the painting. And as we zoom out, you see the entire painting again. And like the nature. And I like this part here. This reminds me of the ledger painting style that was prevalent in the late 1800s. You see a guy wearing an AIM t-shirt and the other guy wearing an Exploited t-shirt. And the Exploited t-shirt, you can read what it says. Adding a little political statement to my painting. And then we'll come around here. This is a painting I did. It's actually in an altar. It's got a wood case around it. See? And this one, notice, it's got different elements. On the left-hand top side, you'll find a puppet. This one was done for my father during Dia de los Muertos. Again, it's got Dia de los Muertos fall elements. On the right hand bottom, there's some salt. There's corn on the right over there. And on the top, you'll see the country of Vietnam on the top right outline. And if I can get a little closer, you can see the theme of this painting. There's a soldier crucified with his arms across an M60 machine gun. There's the 173rd logo right above, almost descending from heaven, his redemption. And this there is my father. I painted a picture of him. I don't think it's going to come out too well. Okay, and next I would like to show you the paintings I did here. This one is of Geronimo. And if you look closely, it's a wanted poster. Wanted poster. It says wanted. There's a picture of Geronimo. And then it says right there, for acts against the U.S. peace, $5,000 reward will be paid by the U.S. government. See the blood stains on there? And the interesting thing about the blood stains is some of that is real. And you'll notice it looks old and weathered, the painting. Almost like it's got mud spots on it. But again, that's just the artistic value. I actually simulated the mud stains and just to make it look old. And it's almost realistic, you might say, because it's a wanted poster, but at the same time it's highly decorated. It's almost like my point was that not only was the man Geronimo wanted, but the U.S. government and the people it represented also wanted to extinguish his way of life, his culture. And bearing that in mind, I painted another painting. And this one is of Osama bin Laden. Osama bin Laden right there. Just a black mark on history. Most wanted. $5 million reward at www.fbi.gov. And again, not only is the man wanted, but his way of life and his culture. This wanted poster represents the textile patterns of his tribal region. Maybe not specifically his, but it is still representative of his culture. And I just wanted to compare that. 100 years ago, Geronimo was the hated man, the hated terrorist. Now we have movies honoring him. 100 years from now, will we be making movies honoring Osama bin Laden? I think it's likely. Here is a painting I did. Let me move this out of the way. This painting is of a Zen hall. You see in the foreground the meditation mats, in the background meditation mats, and the windows in the background. And let me get a close-up. You can see there's a tree outside, another tree in the distance. And I like this one. It's a very serene painting. That's what I think I like about it the most, that it's serene. It felt very serene to actually go through the time to make it. It was a reflective and meditative project. And here we have my favorite painting, which is an Apache ghost dancer, Apache mountain spirit dancer. And you look in the background, you'll see there's a bear in the sky behind his crown. There's the moon. Turn the slide off, see how that affects the image quality. Okay, it's still better. less reflection. And I really, really like this painting a lot. And those are paintings that I've done here. I hope you like this video. If not, well, I like the paintings nevertheless. Thank you for watching.